We're live. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm hoping everybody who is like saying stuff like, "Oh my god, you guys need to do something." Well, we got all three of us at the same time. So y'all better be popping up in here. No shenanigans today.
You know they lie.
Well, I'm trying to be nice. You know, I don't want to be that person today. I'm trying. But you're right. You're right.
So now keep that energy.
You right.
Keep the same energy.
Keep that energy because they be saying, "Oh, you guys gotta do a show. Oh, you guys gotta get T-shirts." Don't do none of that.
Absolutely right.
They said they gotta get their bands up, Shantice. That's not fair.
Nah, son. How many bids you need for a $20 shirt?
That is true.
Listen, there's some people I don't know their lives I let live. What about the rest of them? They ain't saying that.
I'm sharing like everything in these damn groups.
Me too. For some loser to sit there and deny it. Let's just stop being mean to the people who keep. What the fuck?
So before we get into like all the chatting and stuff, how was your ladies' week?
It was, yeah.
Working girls over here. I got blocked by Mandy Rose last week. I realized that I was blocked by Maria Kanellis.
Why?
She be talking about WWE and I be laughing at her.
I mean, listen, like
it's too much.
There's certain people that I definitely feel like they just be waiting for something to happen so they can just like start bitching. There's a few of them. And I'm like, shut up and like move the fuck on. Move on.
It's Maria Kanellis.
Oh, she's one. I'm gonna have to put Chelsea Green up in there too.
Yeah. Her too. She ain't blocked me, not that I know of. But I also muted her and Zack Ryder, so I don't see them on Twitter.
Zack is not that bad. It's just Chelsea.
Zack posted Hogan on my timeline, so he had to go.
Okay, you know what? I feel like I feel like I knew which tweet you're talking about too, and yeah, no, that's enough.
Somebody, I don't want to see no Hogan nothing. Get out of my face. Jayma, I still have a show idea. It's just I have to get my life together and be able to figure out when I'm gonna do shows and how we're gonna do it. But I have a pitch for you.
Oh man. I'm guessing that was for you though, Kiki. You're in,
No, it's for JML, John Michael LaRusso.
My favorite scary movie is Halloween.
Oh, damn.
Hello, Mikael Myers.
If we're going off slashers, I'm gonna go with Freddy.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily because he is a pedo, not that. I just think it's a whole like weird thing when you have like somebody dying in your sleep. That's kind of shitty way to die. So
it's
that's
Freddy because he was funny, but like brutality, it was Jason until they said Michael Myers. You're Jason now.
But yeah, so I'm gonna go with Nightmare on Elm Street only because it's a horrible way to die. But we're not gonna ignore that he definitely was a pedo. I saw a whole discussion about that a few days ago, and I'm like, yeah, he was definitely
also Jason was a rapist.
You know, it just makes me okay. Oh, let me go through these. Thank you, David. Very nice of you. Oh, Jesus. Thank
you, David.
Thank you.
Eating in this red light is hilarious.
Halloween is, I mean, I like Halloween. You know what? Halloween Kills saved Halloween for me because he was with the shits. I was so happy. I was like, you know what? Thank you, Michael. Because if anybody haven't seen it, the townspeople was really fucking stupid. And so I was really glad that everybody was dying. I was really cheering Michael on. Like,
only one I was mad at was Little John.
No, he didn't have to kill Cassandra like that. He didn't have to do Granny like that.
Hey, Kyrie, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your name right. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. My brother's name is Kyrie, just spelled a little differently. So that's cool. What's up? Thank you for popping in. What is up, Patrick? Thank you for popping in as well. Yeah, Halloween Kills definitely, like, I really was impartial to him, but when he, like, killed everybody, and I was like, you know what? Thank you, because they were pissing me off the whole fucking movie. I was like, you guys are doing, the black people really was pissing me off. That's what it was, the black people. I was like, y'all black. Y'all supposed to know we don't do certain things, and they're doing really dumb shit. And I'm like, you know what? Y'all deserve to die. It's fine. I don't care. Michael, do what you need to do. I was like, you know what, Michael? I'll see you in the next movie. It's good. It's all good.
Lori making shit about her. And it's not about her.
Her family members were dumb as just okay. About to get me upset. I'm about to start ranting about how dumb the people was in that movie, but they were doing dumb shit. So
they brought Lori back and tried to make her like this survivalist. They just made her stupid.
I mean, I was okay with it to an extent.
He's coming for me.
Dumb.
He's coming for me. That's not your brother anymore, ma'am.
The town was dumb as hell. I was like, first of all, y'all should have just like fucking ganged up on him. How y'all let him beat you up one by one? We don't do this.
They did gang up on him. They did gang up on him, and he came back like John Wick.
Exactly. That's why I felt like I didn't like him, but I was glad he was killing people. Like, I was all with it. I was all with it. Yay! I'm so glad. I don't like messing up people's names. I feel bad about that. Because people fuck up my name. My name is pretty simple to pronounce, but people have messed up Katrina and said everything but Katrina. And I'm like, how do you fuck up Katrina when it's spelled the way it's pronounced? I don't know.
People call me Sharice. I was at a job that called me Sharice for a year. I didn't care because my checks came to Shanties.
Fans said it, so yeah.
Yes, it is.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's hard. It's gory, but it's horror.
Yeah.
What is up?
Hi, Jersey. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, y'all know. Listen.
How we starting? Kiki, I'll let you start.
Sure, we can talk about the PWI, the countdown.
The top 10 or the whole list?
You have the whole list?
Not the whole list. I got a problem with 11 through 50 though.
Okay.
It was
saying the right one for number one, because I'll be damned if they had anybody else.
Yeah, you know the thing is, I was telling somebody I feel like I told bad people this, and I was like, I actually had a bit of, because of the woman we had the interview, but I had some insight of how they went by going by number one, and it made sense to me. I was like, if anybody's saying otherwise, y'all need to shut up. The way they was going off how they picked, it made sense to me.
Well, it don't, because they didn't use that for the rest, so it doesn't make sense.
I mean, I know we got to discuss the top 10, I believe. So I don't know how the rest of the list went as far. I just know that the top 10, we found out how they did the top 10. And I was like, okay, like once you base all of that, it made sense to be it made sense to me.
Because I was like, it was either going to be Donna or it was going to be Bianca. One or the other. One or the other.
What I was confused about, besides Becky Lynch being in the top 50, is how is number 44 on the male list, which is Trisha Dora,
my girl,
18 on the women's list, when she held the title that is newly recognized as a world championship to PWI, and she is the only holder of that title, and she held it the whole entire year. So she's good enough to make 44 in the men's 200. How is she 18 on a woman's 150?
They don't even know.
Yeah, I did. That was one of my beefs when we did the interview. I did tell her, I'm like, I think she should have been top 10. Personally,
I think she should have been top 5.
Again, seeing her wrestle in person, just, you know, it's one thing to see it on, but it's another thing to see that in person. Like, she's phenomenal. So
was you in the room with us, Katrina, when she walked into the building at Black Girl Magic, or did you come after?
I probably came after that. I just know when she came out for Black Girl Magic, I was hyped, and then I got to see her go against Darius Carter.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal match. and she kills it on both. And then watch her with Jazz, and I love Jazz. So just that's just for what I saw in person and everything else. So I did definitely say to them that I was kind of upset she wasn't top 10 because I felt like she definitely deserved to be in top 10. There was people I said that should have had like Brit. I know people are like blah blah blah. I think she was too high on the list personally, and I did say that. I was like, I'm probably gonna get some backlash for this, but if we're basing,
she was right on the money. She was right on the money at 4. She was right.
I felt like she was too high. I felt like.
No, she had a good year.
It's a sweet spot for her. But if they're going by championships, she is the third biggest women's champion in the business right now. 4th after Trish Adora, because Trish Adora is a world champion.
Yeah, I don't know. I was they based it off championship runs, what they did promo work, how many times in the ring, and Britt Baker wasn't in wrestling for a full year of the period that they I guess looked at. She did not. She said it that she didn't actually wrestle for a good chunk of the period they counted, but they were basing off I guess her run. I was like, well, that is the case. She shouldn't be 4.
So how Becky get on the list?
I don't
exactly.
listen. All I'm telling you is for the top 10 is what I was aware of. And
all right.
I did debate with a few of them about that. This was on like an actual like live thing. I was like,
because if that was a fact, Fabi Apache should have been top 10. And she had the reign of the Roman champion.
Naomi should have been on the list.
And yeah, I complained about that as well.
Naomi was wrestling this year.
It's Bianca. He asked it like bad times. My bad. It's Bianca Belair. She was number 1.
Way too low.
I said the same thing. Definitely top 10. Definitely top 10. I did say that. I was like,
I just got an idea what we can talk about, Katrina. Because Kiki wasn't there and you and I was. We could talk about Black Girl Magic because it was recently released on IWTV. Please watch it because I know you didn't go to see it, so I think you should at least watch it. It's available, right? You saw it and you brought a ticket, girl. That's support. Exactly. She should have been higher if it's considered a world title. I don't know.
I don't know. I definitely did. I fought for her. I was mad. I was like, how dare she not be in the top 10? Really? And a few other ones I was kind of like need to be swapped out a bit on the lit personally, or a bit lower on the list, or a little higher. There was a few that I was just like.
I was on the list. She was number 5. John Joseph. She was number 5.
I'm not even the crazy thing. I'm not even talking shit yet. So tame right now. I'm not even talking shit yet. What's up?
That sounds like Randy.
It's Randy.
It's Randy.
You know the sad part? Even if it was Eric, Randy gonna get the blame for it.
Blame Randy.
Listen, I don't work for PWI because I feel like I would have been that person in everybody's emails. Like, so we're gonna fix this again. Let's try this again. Right. So I guess this is good. I don't work for them. As far as how they went with some of the lists, I don't. I just knew I argued about some of the top 10. As far as the other 150, there was people who should have been on the list that didn't make it at all.
Honestly, there should be at least 200.
I believe they said they will be doing that soon. What's up, Peter? I believe they said they'll be doing that soon. With the 200, she did say that. Kristen. But Thunder Rosa actually was top 5, I believe. She might have been 5, 6. She might have been 6 or 5. It was one of those. I know
she was 5.
She made the top 10, and I was okay with her being in top 10.
Kiki in your mouth.
I mean, that was my feeling too.
Listen, that's why I'm not going too hard on the list. Black women did their thing on that list. Yeah, we're too mad. We got recognition.
That was my argument, honestly. And I said I'm probably gonna get some shit because Some people don't like when I say my criticisms, but I definitely said I thought Thunder Rosa got her over in that match. And I feel like a lot of people remember the match because Britt was bleeding, and that's great. But I thought Thunder Rosa out wrestled Brittany.
She did.
And for that alone, I was just like, so how is she not higher than her? I get that she's the championship. Where I think people forgot Thunder Rosa was also the NWA champion when she was putting herself in AEW, and I was counting all of that. Like, Sis came in as a champion, ready to challenge people. And I think she was the first person to open the door, technically.
But it was the NWA champion, so no one looks at it like it's anything.
So I personally, off that alone, and then the fact that I know people love that match, but Thunder Rosa out wrestled her. Like,
definitely,
it made like she had to get better with her in ring ability. She out wrestled her. Actually, I feel like Thunder Rosa make a lot of people better necessarily in the ring. So that was my reason for saying Thunder Rosa should have been over Britt. Literally off of that alone, I was just like, Thunder Rosa wrestles better. And Sis's, the amount of championships I didn't realize I had to do an article. I was like, God damn, like I didn't realize Thunder Rosa had that much stuff under her belt, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But I like recently was just like, damn, I was always a fan of her, but I kind of slacked on not knowing like how good she was. So yeah, I don't know. It's a very, I guess they did say it's their opinion. I'm like, yeah, I guess. But that was the reason why like I said, I'm not gonna say it until it happens. But that's why I messaged you guys. It was like, oh, we're gonna do something totally. We gotta do something because no, absolutely not. We got this. We got this. We got this. I feel like we get the petty every day though. I'm
petty. I'm not petty.
You said something nice. You haven't said anything petty yet.
Right?
You've been nice.
I've been nice. I don't even think I'm petty. No doubt. Trish. See, it's a crack in the wall, but then again, if we're counting her as a world champion, you have to register that in. You can't the same year put her 44 over 200 men that are on TV. Right? Put a 44. She's a world champion. Oh, but she's 18 when it comes to women. No. That's top 5.
I definitely said that. Like said, I argued for Trish because I was like, how? Like she's amazing. And then again, she takes on men and women, and I'm always a fan. Like if you could kick, if you can pull that off and pull it off like she does.
Not even just that, her demeanor is just so beautiful.
And her theme song, like if that didn't just add a couple of points to, and that sounds like really biased, but if her theme song alone didn't add some points to her greatness, then I don't know what. I love her theme song. It's so black. I love it. It's just such a that's right, girl. Black girl magic all day.
Right?
That's the vibe I get from her. Just man.
Go watch it on IWTV because you never seen it. Hi. You caught it. I'm the devil and welcome to hell.
Listen, Kiki said she was going to be in Scream Mask and she
was
in it.
She's not taking it off.
She's playing no games.
She here. That's not Kiki, that's Ghostface.
It's Ghostface today. Yes, blame Randy. Yes.
It is. Randy does a lot. Should be for Britt is for.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're basing it off her being a title, she could have made top 10. I just thought she was too high in the top 10, personally.
No. Here's the thing. If we're talking all of the champions, should have been in the top 10 because they're champions. They're champions.
Like, for instance, I think
with the WWE Women's
Raquel Gonzalez never even made, this is the first time she's ever made a list at all.
Who?
Raquel, she was number 10. Raquel Gonzalez, she just lost the belt.
Oh,
they said she's never ever ranked, and she ranked at 10.
She never ranked.
Yeah, they said she's never ranked, and her debut was number 10 on the list.
Well, first of all, okay, how long have they been doing the women's 150? Because this is relatively new.
So from what Kristen said, that they kind of have a period they start off with, and then
no, not like the the qualification period. Just like how many years have they been doing this?
Oh, this is the first time they did the women's list.
So what the fuck you mean she never made the list?
I'm guessing in the other list either.
No, she's not gonna make it in the other list. What?
That's what they said. Listen, I'll tell you what they told me. Like, there was like, this is the first time she's ever made a list.
Not that good.
I think they had one before. It was like a top 100 or something like that. And then they kind of brought this one back up. Because I remember they used to have them, but they stopped doing it and then they brought it back.
Well, definitely the influence means something, because if you could get someone that's on TV to post this, then you get more notoriety for it. No, you don't. I can hear Kiki just fine.
I can't do.
I ain't taking off my mask.
Nope.
Yep, that too. That too.
Let's see, because I don't have the full list and I hate talking about it. We could do another one with the full list.
I have the full list somewhere. I just
Speaking of popularity contests.
I'm ready.
Black wrestling draws. Is it a movement? Or is it look at me? More on this later. Back to you, Katrina.
Okay, hold on. I know he put that on here. Let me just find it. I know he put that on there. I gotta find it now. Stand here. Yeah, there it is. I was waiting for that comment. I knew he put it on there.
Ah, it's catchphrase. Gotta get it over.
What's up, Randy? Thank you for dropping in.
It was on your main profile.
Oh man. Listen, Kiki said she was ready. She was.
Listen, I went to CVS because I was like, I didn't get a costume, and they had like this ugly, scary gummy bear mask I was gonna get, but then the line was too long, and I was like, I'm not gonna stand on this line for this dumbass gummy bear mask that I'm gonna throw on my nephew.
Oh man, that is true. That was another thing I said. She got a lot of her women from Mission Pro on AEW. A lot. No, and this is, let me clear, this is not to discredit those wrestlers at all. It's just like she's been vouching hard for them to make sure they get the opportunity. That's what I mean. Let me not people thinking I'm trying to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm not.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck feelings.
You know how people online is. You like say one thing and they don't hurt.
Even when you're not even trying to. Like, you hurt people's feelings and make people mad and throw subs at you, even when you're not even saying anything that's worthy of a sub. You're just asking why people didn't show up to Black Girl Magic because they support Black women.
That is true. That is, yes. Thunder Rosa and NWA is fucking amazing. And yes, to what you said, Shantice. That was an amazing show. And while, you know,
it was in the New York area, it wasn't hard to get to. Listen, I live in the Bronx. It was in Jersey. It was like 30 minutes from me if it wasn't traffic when we left.
Yeah, I came from Queens. I mean, it took me some time because, you know, I don't drive, but I don't drive. But I got there.
But listen, you could get there by bus and you could get there by train. But
yeah, the
unfortunately,
bus away, I believe.
Nobody got there. And that's the problem we have.
Shantice ain't letting this go.
I'm never going to let it go because everybody supports Black women. Everybody asks why wasn't there a second evolution. But first and foremost, when you get a Black woman show that is ran by a woman, all of the refs are women, the announcers are women, the ring announcer was a woman. You show full Black
the commentary
full
team,
Black women. And y'all don't show up, but y'all asking, why don't we get another revolution? Because y'all don't support the woman. That's fucking why. Y'all definitely don't support Black women. Because if y'all not supporting a regular woman, Black woman ain't getting it. Like, are you kidding me? That place was happiness and fried chicken, and y'all wasn't fucking there. There's people out of states that wanted to fucking come and see the show, but they lived elsewhere.
I mean, yeah, the things is more championships. This is why I definitely said that the top 10 was kind of wonky to me.
The ranking is more than just championships, but again, if we're doing so-and-so's in the top 5 because she was a champion, then all the champions should be in the top fucking 10 to 20. Because if we're going more than just championships, then Britt Baker's too fucking high. There's people that have better promos and have better matches all year than Britt Baker, but she's in the top 5 because why? She has a championship. But I mean, I digress.
And plus, I heard the match for Rampage that she has. I heard it was not good. I'm gonna have to see it for myself tomorrow.
See, I think she has a character enough that gets people talking, and that's good, to an extent. But I also it would be nice to know how to wrestle enough that I'm like, okay, well, your match was decent too. Like, let's say if you mess up on a promo or something, the match can save it. A lot of times she's wrestled people that wrestles better, personally.
Okay, so they was doing top 50. Even it's weird. It just shows the numbers they do, how men always get a high number and women get less.
I would say this time around, though, there was a lot of Joshi wrestlers, which I do believe for the people that made the top 10, I was fans of. So I was like, all right, they were pretty solid. Shit, I'm saying
especially number 2.
Yeah.
I
was like, nah, she's solid. I'm like, I was okay with that because she's actually really good, and for her to be so new to wrestling and be that good, that's very rare to get somebody who literally
JML keeps saying that same thing.
Ain't that Oscar protege or something like that? She's trained at Oscar.
I just know she's really dope, and so I was actually surprised there was a lot of Joshi. I was like, okay, you guys are watching them because sometimes they don't get credited at all because they're not American wrestling. So,
but Triple A wasn't on there. It was only 2 Triple A's. Baby was too low, and I ain't like that.
Yeah, I kind of did complain about Bayley too, because let's not gonna act like she didn't save a lot of WWE programming during COVID. She definitely did. She was able to kind of do a lot of stuff entertaining wise, but I think they also said because she got hurt and stuff, and I'm like, I guess.
But she got hurt around the same time Bayley came. So, I mean, sorry, not Bayley, Becky. So what? In-ring, championship tournaments, win-loss records, influence. We know
what that is. We know what the criteria is.
If we're talking influence and industry at large, then the top 20 should have been a lot more WWE heavy because there's no more influence than that within the business. Now, I don't know. It's weird.
I'm sorry. Gotta multitask, man. Gotta be ready to multitask. Gotta listen. Busy is what happens. You do your work, and then you get to slicing and dicing and slashing and dashing on shit. Listen. Stay loving your mask, Kiki.
But it was more WWE stars on there, though. That's kind of like the issue that people are still saying. Like, it's still more favorable of them than it is anybody else.
So I don't find that as an issue because again, I don't find it much of an issue. I can understand why people will see it as an issue because there's women everywhere. But it's gonna be WWE heavy because regardless of how we feel about it, that's what they are. They're WWE. They're what a lot of people consider wrestling when you ask. I'm not on one tonight at all. I haven't even said anything yet.
There still hasn't been a non-WWE number 1 in their rank as far as the women's.
I think maybe next year it's a possibility. But
yeah, they kind of alluded to that.
I think if Deanna keeps up, but Mickey James and her trash bag took her belt. But if Deanna keeps it up, then I feel that she can be number one. I don't think Britt should be number one, but I can see them putting Britt number one. So, definitely. No. I'm gonna always say that because everybody asks for evolution. Today's the 3rd year since we had it. Everybody asks, we need an evolution too. But when this woman shit, an all-woman show, no one shows up. No one shows up for the women as much as they say they do. Ever. All that love and shit is fake and fucking phony. Because if we all love the black woman, then why isn't the black woman the top fucking merch sellers? Okay. Y'all still buying Becky Lynch's dry ass man t-shirts.
I got a Sasha Banks and Bianca shirt.
Y'all still buying weak ass Charlotte merch that look like Hurt Business.
I will say the Black Girl Magic show was actually from top to bottom, match wise. They killed it. And
it was a bar downstairs under the venue, so you could get lit while you watch.
And a lot of people definitely, well, not I didn't because
I was.
But yeah, so listen, you guys are having a good time.
I wish I was there. I would have been told.
And I mean, well, we know this because
the man in the bar,
even to the point where Jacob Fatu, because he did pop up there, he was saying how good he thought, like people he actually never seen wrestle before, and he saw a lot of that for the first time in person there. And even he was saying he was impressed with the show, and he just happened to pop up there.
Jacob Fatu gave me.
If you don't know, Jacob Fatu was he just lost his MLW championship.
He gave me some of his Hennessy. He was like, "Girl, you fun? You want some Hennessy?" I said, "Hell yeah!"
Oh yeah, he was.
He
was a bite. He was. But my point is, like, it was an amazing show, and I do really wish that a lot of the people that I did see on Twitter, particularly, I saw a lot of Twitter like, "Oh, I'll be there," and it was very unfortunate to be there.
In a certain bar.
I wish I was there. I hope they have it next year so I can go.
Unfortunately, no one came and supported, so probably not.
It was like every single part, like commentary, ring announcing, referees. Everything was women and black women. It was really cool, but
well, now that it's on Black Wrestling Draws, it might can do something, I guess.
I guess Black Wrestling didn't start drawing then. Black Wrestling started drawing. Maybe it was too early. Black Wrestling wasn't drawing then. So now that Black Wrestling is drawing, I guess people could watch it on IWTV with Black Wrestling draws. Yeah. Listen. I'm trying to get T2T's IWTV password so I can watch it.
And that matches have more time than the Queen's Court.
All right. I want to audibly hear if I can hear someone me telling someone to sit down. No, it was get out the ring. Sorry. Patrick was there.
I know exactly what you're talking about because I was irritated by that as well.
Listen.
I was. This is my thing.
I love her too.
I feel like this is gonna be ranting a little bit. I'm not a fan of when somebody works hard to do something and somebody kind of puts themselves in a place as if they did the work, or put themselves in the place where they're making it about them. I hate that shit. And that happened quite a few times at the show where I was just like, yo, shut the fuck up. And like, I feel like at one point, because Stan was sitting next to me when I said it, and I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, it's not about you. Shit, sit the fuck down. This is not about you. This is not about you. Let Tay shine like she was so fucking supposed to. It was
unfortunately, I wasn't sitting down because I said I'm gonna help Tay, and then I got drunk, so I just didn't sit down.
So and this is just a general thing because it wasn't just that show. I've seen this happen when somebody is doing something, and here people come in, swooping in with the shenanigans and making it about them. And let's be clear, the world does not revolve around you or your brand, and you're not like the king of wrestling media or king of wrestling content. Let that go. That is really annoying.
Because if that was true,
and I feel like also
your
because people
fans
have literally taken
or your
things.
supporters would have came to Black Girl Magic.
Okay, I just feel like I had to say that because that shit was pissing me off, and I don't like that in general. I'm just not a fan of people trying to like take off somebody else's, shine for themselves. You save that shit for your own stuff, okay? Don't do it to somebody who worked really hard to get that show off the ground, and then because Tame's really quiet and nice, and I felt like that was another reason why that went down. And I'm like, see, couldn't be me because I knew me well enough to know I probably would have had a whole fight in there. Just say, I know my mouth is reckless. So,
oh, Kiki, you in jail a year ago. That's when you post and you show me mad love. And say, that's my girl. I want you out of jail right now.
Yeah,
I'm in Facebook jail. Everybody. I shared a little goofy post. I don't know.
Free Kiki from Facebook jail.
Yeah, Tam. Yeah, she's great. I was actually okay with her being in her place too. She's one of my favorite Josies as well, Josie wrestlers. So that was okay. Yeah, listen, she was one of the people who held WWE down during the quarantine. She definitely did.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was a lot of shit happening, and I really didn't care. Like, let's be real, wrestling was kind of weird last year because of COVID and quarantining and vaccines and all that stuff. And so she held it down. She definitely did. It's unfortunate that she's actually not here until whenever she gets the chance to come back and be in front of the audience. It's unfortunate, but definitely was the MVP. I agree.
Yeah, she was.
She held it down. She held it down for WWE during all that.
WWE do that though. Like they rely on Bailey and Sasha so much, and then when they done with them, then that's when Charlotte, her Becky. They always do that to them.
Oh, no, Deadass. It's always like, oh, Sasha, we love you. Sasha, you're so good in the ring. Oh, man, Charlotte's back.
Listen. I don't even like Conor McGregor, so that was not a wise move on Becky's part. He's not.
MJF is better than Britt Baker in the ring, though. He's better than that.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. No, she's good.
Yeah, see, that whole match was a vibe, too. That whole twerk section, not me. I can't twerk.
From the back.
I can't twerk, but they twerked for me in spirit. I was just there clapping.
I can't.
No, I can't. I'm not gonna lie, I cannot twerk. So they were there for me in spirit. I was just like, yay from the outside, because I can't do all that. That's not my thing.
Okay. What?
And I'm still not even really started.
Honestly, I
was just saying there were things that happened that day at that show that pissed me off.
I can say I'm being nice as hell. Like I could do a lot more. I am known for doing the most. So, I'm being really nice by not saying names and pointing at people and saying, you did fuck shit. But ew. Listen.
It was a good night.
Dan was so fucking high. Let me tell you about the day of. We was there from like 12. IWTV. Go to IWTV and you can find it. Stan wrestled earlier. He wrestled what is it, the Patari? How do you pronounce the gimmick? Him and A-Game, Joseph Alexander teamed up. They had a match. He was on Cloud 9. We had Long Island iced teas by a guy with a white guy with a swollen leg, so he made it too strong.
I'm glad you said that.
He made it too strong. First and foremost, if you get alcohol from anybody with swollen extremities, you know that they make good drinks because they're not supposed to be drinking those drinks.
Dang, that's a lot of shirts. He said I have four.
Right? Yeah. I keep that too. That is bad shirt. Listen, I like to support though. That's cool.
We was lit. Stan had a drink. Stan high all night.
That's the first thing I do. When I go to wrestling events, I go straight to the bar. I go straight to the bar.
Here's the thing. What I did, right? What I did was I kept telling people, I think I brought 2 drinks. I think I brought 3 because I brought Stan 2 drinks and I brought myself 1, but I made everybody else buy me drinks. So someone say, hey, can you do this? All right, but you got to buy me a drink. Okay. So stayed with a cup and stayed happy. She is green.
I mean, there's a few of them though in AEW, definitely, but
a few what?
Green
wrestlers,
green
women wrestlers.
In the women's division,
and in the men too. They're green.
They just need a little bit more time, I guess, in the ring.
They need time and reps. With AEW, it's a lot of young wrestlers in like the first 5 years. So a lot of them are very new. A lot of them are green, and a lot of them are just green on TV. Working for TV is a different monster. So you can be decent on an indie show, but when you're working for TV, you have to be reminded of so much more than what you do on an indie show. So
yeah, I was definitely thinking, to do the TV, because you gotta have to kind of like, it's over. You gotta sell not only for the people inside the arena, but for people who's watching at home. So that's true.
You gotta sell for hard cam. You gotta sell for the people in the arena. You gotta remember time restrictions,
camera angles, all of that.
It's a lot more difficult, and if you're not trained for that, that's what WWE do. WWE train people for that. So if you're not trained to wrestle in that situation, it's gonna be hard for you. WWE train people to wrestle in that situation, and they still aren't really good at it after all of that training.
I really think it's a mental thing too. Some people get I know Jungle Boy always say he always express how he get anxiety sometimes, or he get real nervous. So
was he not just at the shop like a couple weekends ago? Like, yeah,
he better now. He's gotten a lot better. He's working on it.
Randy, always want to talk about your brother.
We's not talking about real sports.
Exactly. Like, get out of here. Let us. First of all, this ain't even like we on Katrina's platform. We ain't even doing this until the Champions.
Right. We ain't not talking about no real sports.
You over there hating, talking about you want the shop to open.
Do that on your own time.
Y'all can open the shop. Y'all can open the shop, and guess what I could do? Send Kiki the link real quick, and we all be in it. Hi, Rory.
Hey, what's up?
I'm in Facebook jail.
I can send Kiki a link. We all be in the shop real quick. I'm talking about you being on the shop.
They gotta wait till after I'm not in Facebook jail.
Nah, listen, you can be on the show. All I gotta do is send you that link.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no worries, man.
Listen, you're here. That's all that matters. Hating from the outside of the club. Anyhow, I don't want to be messy and lead on things. What is other things you have in mind, Kiki, Katrina?
We gotta talk about that Charlotte and Becky mess. We got to.
Oh yes, I almost forgot about it because it was just so much other stuff going on afterwards.
That's
not Stan.
Wow, the disrespect. The disrespect.
Yo. Yo, I'm so bad. He said,
who is that?
Stan had me a FaceTime. He not even in the room and say, nah, that's not me.
The name is right there.
Right there.
When the comments up, you can't see the name.
Oh, well, you lucky.
Let me see if I can change it where it won't be like right on the screen.
But yeah. Let's give it a brief breakdown. So on the SmackDown last Friday and Saturday.
Oh no.
SmackDown.
Still not. Okay.
Not like that. Not like that, Stan.
He like first
no,
of all.
No disrespect to you.
That was that. First of all, like, let's not.
He called me a man. That's what I was like.
Y'all trying to get me started on him too, on Moose?
Oh, I'm blocked by
Miss
him
blocked-
too.
Oh, Moose blocked you on social media?
I'm blocked too. Join the party. Join the club.
Maybe Moose did block me on social media. I don't know. I don't look at Moose's social media. I might be blocked. I'm blocked by enough random fucking people I've never had interactions with.
I'm blocked by Iggy, Moose, Cornet.
Izzy is oh no, Izzy. I want to be blocked by Izzy. Block me. Block me, little girl.
She blocked the mess out
Well,
of me.
apparently mad people did. The fifth person that told me she blocked them. So random.
I'm blocked by David Bixenspan. I'm blocked by Sean Rossap, Mandy Rose. I'm blocked by Maria Canales.
I mean, there's a lot more with him though, but Ashley does not help.
What's up,
Yeah,
block you?
block me. I'm about to tag Moose and say he threw his wife down the stairs.
He'll probably block you.
I need it. I need that. How can I get Zack Ryder to block me?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like as long as you're like talking to people, or like some of them really do be vanity searching. Like you can type up.
I didn't even say Mandy Rose when I tweeted about Mandy. I said, I remember that time Mandy posted a black woman's hair and that bitch found me and said, blah, blah. I don't even think WWE Aaliyah blocked me, B. And I posted that time she was using all types of racial slurs.
That's so random, but what did you say? I mean, listen, I heard about him though. That's a whole nother story for a different time though. About Tommy.
Did you say CM Punk could beat him? Because I feel like he'll block you for that. Because he knows CM Punk can't beat him. And I think he's like real on his CM Punk hate. Listen, I want Moose to block me. I was asked to be mean to more other people than Moose. Then I said no, and they said, okay, all right, you keep being mean to Moose. Yeah, nigga, I am.
We don't care about real sports, Patrick.
Patrick. Oh, wow. No, you got to go back to the other comments. Because I thought it said I'm masturbating. I was about to say, whoa, Patrick.
Wow. Oh, that was a lot.
Okay, you can keep that information to yourself.
Nah, he said he multitasking, but I can't read these.
My favorite
we were
scary
going to
movie.
answer this earlier.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit there and say the wrong thing about the wrong people, and they're gonna be mad at me. What's your favorite scary movie? Hold on. Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street. Halloween.
And I do like Saw. I like all the Saw series.
Then made me watch all the series. Messy when? I ain't do nothing messy. I ain't do nothing messy. I'm talking truths. I'm talking things that factually happen where you can find the proof. Being messy is, we talking truths and facts.
Being messy is Dark Side of the Ring tonight.
Oh, yeah.
This show might be cut short.
I forgot about that. That is so true.
It comes on at 9. Stan asked me about that. Like, how you gonna watch it? I said, what? I don't think it's gonna go that long. I knew it was gonna go that long, but I figured all of us wanted to watch Dark Side of the Ring. Anyhow,
it's the last episode, and
let's knock this Charlotte Becky nonsense. It was really nonsense. It was white girls being white girls, and everybody acting like, oh my god. But guess what? You wouldn't have had to do this if Bianca would have won it on Raw and Sasha would have won it at Crown Jewel. We do not need to see Becky with the belt. Becky doesn't get anybody over. She doesn't get herself over. Her promos are trash. I don't care about this. It looks like the baby sucked the life out of her. If she's not coming back and being with Seth, what are we even doing this for? Charlotte just want to go be with her boyfriend. Let her go. Let her go ruin her career and then want to come back in 10 years. It is okay to let her go.
Charlotte just needs to be a model, bro. She has the physique to be an actual model because she's photogenic as fuck.
Your face is
No, that is photo editing.
But still, it's still.
Charlotte fucked her face up. Charlotte keeps wearing ponytails, and the way her face is structured, it doesn't look good on her. She looks like Dee from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. No. We need not that with Charlotte. Charlotte could go be a great wrestler in TNA and AEW, and then realize, oh man, I should have kept my job with WWE because I was getting mad money and mad recognition, and I was able to be this. I can be this in a smaller pond, but now I'm in a smaller pond. So
I don't even think she wants to wrestle anymore, though. Like wrestle in general.
I think she wants to wrestle. I just think she wants to be with her husband wrestling. So wherever he goes, she goes. Because remember, when Paige and Alberto Del Rio was together, they was on the same type of time.
I don't know. I feel like the thing was just stupid because I'm like, Becky was able to get the belt right away when she came back, and Charlotte has how many championships under her belt? It just feel like, is that really something to really get upset about? Like, oh, it makes me look weak. I'm like, if that's the reason, like, can we not? Like,
okay, so no, Becky was trying to do that Becky two belts thing. She grabbed the belt. I'm Becky two belts, or whatever the fuck she does, and she was trying to do all that nonsense, and it was just like, girl, just take the belt and go away. What are you doing this for? Like, she was trying to snatch a belt, so Charlotte threw it on the floor. Pick it up. Sonya Deville shit and got involved talking about pick it up, pick the belt up. Ma'am, no. Stay in your place. Stand there and look surprised. Don't act like you have actual authority. Talk about you want to fight Charlotte. Sis, when Ronda Rousey said, you're not a real fighter, shut up, you cried. Ma'am, go away. She wanted to fight Charlotte, but then had one man invade their house, but she's an MMA fighter and didn't punch him in his shit. She didn't punch him up. Boy, please. Shayna, go get your suits and leave us alone.
She said that it made her look weak because the original plan was Charlotte hands over the belt while Becky throws her the belt back. So Charlotte was just like, hell no, that's not about to happen.
Exactly. That's stupid. It makes her look weak because why am I just giving you the belt if you're gonna chuck the belt at me? So boom, now you're gonna pick this belt up off the floor. I'm not mad that she went into business for herself because the whole handing over the title thing is stupid. If that's the case, you either just give the title to the whoever is on Raw and then you go about your business on SmackDown and then they get the belt from that way. I don't know why they have to have this to be like, oh, here's the belt. It's stupid that champions are eligible to be drafted to another brand in the first place. That's dumb.
I agree.
Anyhow.
If anything, they could have just had Sonya have both the belts and just present the belt here, blah, here, blah.
Or not even switch the belts, just they show up with the belt there for the brand and call it a day, if that's the case. Like
on Raw, if you want to just say, oh, here's your belt. On Raw, they come out, Sonya hands them the belt on Raw. On SmackDown, they come out saying Sonya hands.
Yeah, without even having them being in the ring together.
We don't care about this feud that y'all trying to tell us we supposed to care about. We don't want it. We don't want it. You know what they fucked up? By drafting Charlotte to SmackDown and Bianca to Raw, because that would have been an amazing feud, except for this forced ass Becky and Bianca feud where there's nothing. We don't care about this. We don't want this. Throw it away. Becky, go be a mom.
That's mean, Shantice. That's very mean.
I'm not saying that's all you can be, but in this situation,
that is mean.
We don't want you to face Bianca Belair. We want you to be a mom right now and then come back like Charlotte has it or something. But we don't want you in this feud. You don't go here.
There's that too. About having titles after the or not, I guess more so like because it's colored, right? For them, it's like red and blue, right? So maybe not. I don't know. I felt like if anything, they could have just had them switch the belts. That we didn't need to see them switch the belts. Like just have them pop up with that shit on the next episode. We already knew they were.
We don't care. We don't care. You're trying to put this feud in our head like, oh man, Survivor Series, Charlotte versus Becky. We don't care.
But I called it. I knew they was gonna do that. I already knew they was gonna do that months back. I knew they was gonna do it.
Well, they
And
might make
Sasha
Charlotte
is-
talk it out, so it might be like Becky and Sasha. But guess what? We don't care about that either.
And Sasha and Bianca is gonna be the captains of Survivor Series.
It's corny. It's whack. F that. I hate it.
What
else
the
is
hell is Mia Yim? Mia, Keith Lee's wife. Where is she? Why? I haven't seen her on TV.
Well, they both got COVID, so they was off for a while. So I don't know. Maybe she's coming back soon. I have no idea. I have no idea what they're doing with me. I have no idea. I don't. They should have never put her in stupid whatever that was. But hopefully, it got her out of her Timbs and sweatpants.
Oh, thank you, Randy. Listen, we can try to. Well, I don't know about every bi-weekly.
Listen, everybody got yo. You understand how many shows Katrina does? We booked and busy, fam.
Right, we busy.
Now, listen.
No, seriously, we're not. No,
It's
it's a bit insane now. Right now, it is. I'm doing a lot of shit. It's bad.
It's a lot.
I'd be like overbooking myself. I'm like, shit. I planned. Like, I think one time I had a meeting at the same time for 2 different things, so I was in both meetings. Don't ask me how I pulled it off, but I pulled it off.
Why you think we're not doing shows? We was doing shows, 2 shows a week, sometimes 3, and then I was on everybody's live. I was doing like 20 hours of content per week, and then we burnt out quick. So why you think it's like, I'll see you when you see you guys?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot. We planned this maybe a month or so.
A month ago.
Before, like just the kind of.
It was mad other things that I had written down that I wanted to talk about. Then I was like, it's gonna be too late. What else is there to talk about? Do you want to talk about Sean Rossap being exposed?
Child.
He wanted a young black Joan to bust it on him, and then got offended, blocked her. She exposed him, had all them little white people her mentions all day. Then went to go argue with Alpha Kanoa.
See, that was my issue with it, because I can people embellish? Sure. But I'm also a firm believer that I can know somebody to know them like the back of my hand, and I still will say I don't know anybody's complete true nature, meaning whatever their darkest side is. It is very rare when a person knows that about somebody else. It's just a rare thing. So for people, it's like, oh, he would never. And I'm like, but how the fuck would you know what he's doing in the DM? Because the DMs, guys get a lot more bolder in DMs than they do with anything else. I had a couple of people with wives pop up in my DMs, whole wives. And I had to be like, listen, I will send this to your wife real quick. I am not the person. Let's not do this.
I say all the time, a man gonna do what he want to do.
So
man gonna do what he want to do.
Like, oh, he could never. I'm like, we can't. Are we gonna really die on that hill? Like, he could never. Any man can
honestly. And that one screenshot they kept posting, like, we got the screenshot. Look faker than a motherfucker. Oh, she was posting videos, screenshots, all that hot shit.
And I think people did forget, at least on Instagram, you dead ass can unsend a message on Instagram, no matter how long ago it was. You can still always unsend.
You can unsend messages on Facebook. You can just report,
or you can vanish. I know that's on. I don't know. I know it's on Instagram. So when they were
on Facebook too, you got a vanish mode.
Yeah.
On Facebook too.
Yep.
Yeah. I knew you can do it on Instagram. So yeah, I didn't like that it was a bunch of white women. Like, she's black, and I always feel funny about when I see a bunch of
there was
white
a couple
women.
Black ones there.
Yeah, there was some black ones there. Too.
Oh, I didn't even see. I just saw there was about 3 or 4 white women, and I'm just like,
report her now.
That said this was a Me Too case last year. So I was just like, I feel this little odd that you wanted people to support you when you spoke out, but then you're like sitting here calling this girl all types of liars. And it's like, does this only work when it's people? If it doesn't do that whole, we believe what people say only works if it's not your friend? Because that's where that kind of like, I was just like, 2 of y'all legit was on the Me Too on Twitter when all that came out last year. And now you guys are calling her a liar for something he probably was doing. Now, maybe it wasn't, but
and then
he
they
probably
said,
felt away
he
and
was
got
just being nice to you. Sis, why he being so nice?
It's like I got on her case. I said, you shouldn't have been in his inbox in the first place.
Nah.
Don't do that no more.
On some real, I was a little homewrecker.
Me too. Me too. I ain't gonna lie.
I owe your wife nothing, and I'm young. Fuck that. If I'm trying to pop it on your face, I'm trying to pop it on your face. I don't care if you got a wife. I don't care if you got an auntie. It's what it is. I'm not gonna put that onus on her. My thing is, if you ain't got no hardcore like, yo, this nigga was trying to fuck on me, you can't post all that, cause
right.
That's the only thing she fucked up on.
Yep. I've been there, done that. So I was like, yeah, just leave that pink meat alone and keep it moving. I don't even know why you was trying, because he ain't even that attractive. He's not.
Listen, that it looks weird. Think the heaven stand got a dark meat. Light skin, but he's still a dark nigga.
No offense to all the white men in here, but
no offense to y'all. Yeah, we bang with y'all. It's just our preference is our preference.
We good on the Bologna.
Listen. The black men can use their preference. We can use our preference.
We like our steak.
The heart wants what the heart wants.
We like our steak medium rare.
Yes.
Yeah, why we're not I think
Oops.
Why are you watching it near your mom in the first place? That's on you.
He's right.
Man. Oh man. I mean, that's
you
also
know that I'm gonna say
like
wild things. My mom heard you say that. You should have been in your room.
I mean,
everybody has a past.
I mean, granted, no, I personally can't do with people in relationships already. That's too much stress for me.
No, but if you have that free time, then do what you do.
No, literally, I men like this is how I know sexual preference is literally just what it is, because men irritate my soul, and I'm still attracted to them. so clearly, it's just like I'm attracted to men, even though they like irritate me. So I couldn't deal with two of those. Like, no, fuck no. I can't.
Because they be dumb. Like, they just... It don't be there.
To know to deal with two of those? Absolutely not. I cannot personally. But, whoever can, power to y'all. Because, like I said, I get too irritated.
Power to the ones that do it at the same time, too.
Right? We the ones who are like, okay, let me go. I gotta work.
They are my heroes.
Because I can't. That's too much for me personally. I just... So what
I'd be scared.
Tessa Blanchard?
Pretty much.
I guess the Izzy family thing. Izzy family was rallying people together to boo MSK. Izzy a weirdo. She like all these problematic white girls, but interviews Tessa and all that other good stuff. First of all, yes, it is your fault.
It is your fault, Stan.
Like, it's not even my fault as always. I'm on a show and I say anything at any time. And I'm on a show.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this is usually just free talking. So,
like,
you know her.
How many random times have I brought up wipe it up, put it back in on our show? And you gonna sit near your mom and watch this?
Wipe it off. Oh, okay.
I was waiting for you to get that.
Oh, whoa.
I love you guys.
You don't have to do that. You can. Never mind.
I mean, you think the same thing I was, Kiki, but I'm not going to say it.
Like,
so.
You know my mind dirty, so that's why I'm like, which are we talking about the same thing?
Oh, well, we can. We normally do, but still, he double taps.
All right, Shanty. I feel you on that one. I feel you. I got my dub.
Listen.
I got my dub.
Okay.
Deserve.
Hey, y'all.
Oh man,
we grown. Ain't no kids.
that is true.
Like, it's like
Attitude era.
listen. I don't know what suck but anymore after that. I'm like,
oh man. He said, "Oh, boss, listen." She just gave a little inside scoop. That's all.
listen.
That's a little scoop.
Of course he lost.
You probably at work.
Oh man.
It's funny when you laugh with the mask on.
I feel like I'm on a scary movie when I be laughing.
When he was all high and drunk.
Yeah.
In the basement.
Yeah. None, just chilling, killing.
Jesus.
Listen, it was like what yeah, it's mad boring. Wrestling is mad boring. I thought we was just gonna talk about wrestling.
Okay. I mean, I haven't, but this is the first time being on a show with Kiki, but me and Shantice never actually stay on wrestling. That never
actually stay on wrestling.
we never stay on wrestling.
So
the men that love wrestling be the biggest hoes. I just want to say that. Why y'all be cheating on your girls?
Listen, if I
Why
want
y'all
to
be cheating
and shady, I'd be like, I'm about to start like some of the wrestlers too. Let me be.
They be cheating.
Some of y'all wrestlers with the wives.
Not all of the
in
wrestlers.
the inbox, and I'm like, yo, you got wife and children.
Betty said, not mine. You better not.
Don't play Sam. Don't play.
They're gonna get jumped.
They don't have no time. I be on them like, where you at? Why you didn't tell me you were left work? Now, I don't even be on them like that. They don't have no time to cheat. Stay working 10-hour days and wrestle on the weekends.
What kind of?
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
What kind of? That's that motto. People are trash. That's the trash motto right there.
That's a girl.
And then when they be cheating with anything. Like they don't even be trying.
That's what I mean. Like,
listen.
Not cheat with anything.
Listen.
Anything that's still y'all just
listen.
Look like
if you cheat and you got like a high profile on you, like don't cheat with. Like do what Corey Graves did. Cheat with a Carmel.
And Bray Wyatt at least.
I wouldn't say it's ring. Like literally, some guys just because they like wrestling or in wrestling in some kind of capacity feel like they can just talk to anybody. Like I said, you'll be surprised. I've gotten a lot of really off messages from people who have girlfriends and wives and children, and I'm just like,
but a lot of times, like a lot of those wrestlers, especially the black ones, they girlfriends and wives.
I personally don't do all that. That's too much. I don't do that. I'm like, I would never be the other. I'm sorry.
It's fun sometimes.
Home working days.
Right, it's fun sometimes, Katrina. It was fun.
Especially when you doing it with a motive, like you just not wrecking homes you don't know. Like when you know the home you wreck.
No, see, I've had that situation some years ago with somebody who I was the other person, and I found out. And he's able to do it because sis lived across the country. So I was just like, oh, okay.
Son.
So we found each other. We became friends. He was doing poorly. And we was like, look at that. Look at the universe. Just like letting us see this greatness in him. You know,
my ex had a baby on me, right?
So that was like the one time I was unintentionally the other woman because I didn't know. And I felt terrible about that. Because I'm like, I would never.
You felt terrible? God. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because he's like, she was a really kind person and everything. He was lying on her, talking about, oh, she's all these things. And when I was like, oh, you lied super hard.
Katrina, you were supposed to be on your city girls.
Listen, Katrina, you live in a city.
I do. You're right.
Right? So one time my ex had a baby, right? The baby.
That's another thing. It'd be the ugly, like, I don't want to offend anybody by looks because everybody's pretty to somebody and everything. But it really be very disheartening when you be thinking and then you see the person you're like, this is what it was. You couldn't do better. You can't do a step up to make me be like, oh, okay, maybe I understand it a little.
Now listen, if you gonna cheat, if you cheat on me, go get you an ugly thing stand, okay? Get you. I'm not gonna say it.
Oh man. Well, thank you. Listen, this was like I was like 20. I was dumb. I didn't know any better. Okay.
What? I stopped homeworking at 20.
No, this was 20 when I found out I had a person. I was the other woman, and he.
I stopped at like 20.
I was like
25.
I stopped
After
at
that,
25, and then I went celibate.
Lord.
Listen, you guys, we are all adults here.
We're all adults.
My mom, these kids got here. Stop. Like these kids got here somehow. So
Exactly.
Oh, that's dumb.
Oh man.
That's a shitty thing. I'm like, if all the things, why you work too much? Like, when you be broke? I don't understand that logic. I'm sorry. That's But
sometimes some dudes be lying about that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what my sister. He was lying. She was
the
actually
math don't be
lying,
mathing sometimes,
and they be lying.
I told you yesterday, the math be science, B. Don't even be math. It's just science, B.
Oh man.
Listen, all I'm gonna say is, wrestlers, you need to keep up appearance. So if you're gonna cheat with a Carmella.
that's if you can pull one. Make sure you stay.
Bro, let's
stay in your lane.
Hold on, because these wrestlers be pulling. Bray Wyatt, JoJo, Bo Dallas, Liv Morgan. Carmella was with what's his face? What's his WB Morrissey now? I don't know what it is. She was with him. Ain't that? Listen, Liv Morgan was effing on Enzo.
Yeah.
These wrestlers be pulling out of this universe. So.
I don't be getting the taste. I'm like, where is the? I guess.
It's and sometimes the black ones be getting these playing.
Don't get me, especially the ones that be liking the white women. I don't know what.
I was just trying to say that, but yeah, they white women don't be the white woman they can get.
Grisham, his wife, she thinks she's big.
Carmella, but you got to get you a Carmella like 1-2 surgeries in. Don't get you a Carmella right now.
Oh my god.
Grisham wife thinks she thick. Like
she looks like Joan Rivers.
She was like Roseanne.
I mean,
like they, even the content creators that be with them, it's just like
I thought about 3 right off when you said that, so I'm just gonna shut up.
Kiki, did I send that picture to the group chat or did I send that?
I'm gonna shut up.
You said that to me. I didn't know that I didn't even think he had a girlfriend. I thought he was gay.
I mean, like I said, like who you like. It just be sometimes. I feel like a lot of the people that be having like be the ones on the comments on social media about these standards that they be having, and then you see and you're like,
"That's who you're with."
And be not matching to what you just said about how you need to have a 10. Blah, bang, 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 and then you see it and you're like, what is? I mean, I guess. Yeah, I don't want to bash people's appearances.
Or the ones that like super black girl this, black girl that, and then Bologna. They like Bologna.
It's always the people that super black on their tweets that be super.
Maybe he's funny.
I mean,
funny guys will make you overlook some things from experience.
Sometimes.
Listen.
Sometimes when the person is really fucking funny, you might overlook some shit.
You could turn to annoying real quick.
That is also very true.
You need a double. You need like a funny and a. I can't say it because Stan's mom might be around.
Because I gotta look at you too.
Because like, like I knew the reverse thing being Hollywood first, and I'm
a
like,
good one
maybe he's
will
not
make you see things. Like, it's not that bad. Oh, okay, look from this angle. Oh.
No, I can't lie about that though. So I can't.
Call me a couple. And then they had the nerve to act cute.
It's always those. It's always those. But like, first of all, I lowered my standards. So let's not.
Listen. If I unblock a couple of people, I would get a "Why you block me" messages from the ones who thought they were cute.
Wow, Stan. Wow. Stan said anybody can tap in.
I mean, my mama can't tap in, so I mean.
And my mom doesn't watch.
My mama don't watch Facebook.
I'll tweet and stuff, but I won't watch.
My mom be over. She be hearing it.
One of my sisters is blocked. The other one of my sister will be in the comments like, "Yeah, girl, tell me more." Yeah. My family don't watch any. Like they know, but they don't know. Not anybody I care about stepping in. family wise, guys. I care
family no. Absolutely no. I'm good.
Not anybody that
but again, I'm also a mom.
I'm
so
live
I'm
and I'm saying it's loud enough where it could be heard. So how much do I care? I'm not talking quietly.
I mean, neither am I.
Right?
I know my kids probably like,
what is mom talking about? Nah. Why is mom talking
about? He was being a little abusive to Carmella. I forgot. That dude said that. I forgot that.
Yo, where you
was a little. Never know who watching. This is for grown folks.
Young people we don't think watch.
No, it's funny though. We haven't actually said anything that crazy though.
We just.
I mean, outside of this talk, everything else I said, sure, hear it. Press me, nigga. What's up?
I don't think anything was that crazy though. Aside
no problem. Y'all know how to message me. Oh, okay. Just say here.
Listen, I've been very.
What? I didn't like the worst thing.
It's been PG-13.
I've been pretty.
The worst thing I said was how Stan is my skin complexion on the lower region. That's the worst thing I said, B. That is the worst thing that was said tonight.
Mine's is brown. Nice chocolate.
So it's
oh God. Oh man. Oh man.
Nah, I'm not getting water.
Oh man.
Keep it brown.
Listen.
Yo.
Light skin, but he's still a dark nigga.
Oh man. I mean,
listen.
Oh man.
Colored only.
Oh man. Listen. You're gonna he about to really have the wrestling groupies now. They about to slide in them DMs. Be like, I heard.
Listen, slide in them DMs. Who talking to us?
They about to slide up in there like, ooh, hey.
I will easily say "I." So you gotta put your Twitter on my phone. Listen, my Twitter just got off the Stan's phone. He got a new phone. No qualms, no bones
you
about it.
You can slide in mine. I'm gonna just screenshot it so we can laugh at you.
Word.
Please.
I haven't. Listen, because everybody knows I'm with Stan. Because I'm loud about it. Everybody knows I'm with Stan. So nobody be in my inbox anymore embarrassing themselves. Or trying to send me money.
Oh, that dude stopped.
Right. I want another chalk line summer.
What he saying?
That's what I'm saying. People get bold in DMs, and mine's actually slapped off. I've been getting some. Mine's got pretty tame in the last few months. I'm like, you know what? Thank you, because y'all be saying some wild stuff.
Listen, the people that be in my DMs don't even be the people that like want to send me money. It be the people that want to send me Harlem Heat theme song.
Oh.
No, ew.
That's so random too.
No, like I actually
so random. Like
NWO, he sent me Harlem Heat and he did something else. And I blocked him because he thought he was gonna call me. That's how you get blocked. Don't Facebook call me, fam.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yo, now, like I really get scared, like someone stalking me when I see a call from Facebook. Like, what do I do? What is that sound? Someone Facebook calling me.
Yeah, I don't like that either. Actually, or I don't IG call me either because that's an option. Don't do that.
I don't post on IG, so they don't know to call me.
Like,
Right.
Don't Facebook call people you don't know.
And give women their space. Most importantly, like just
And if you know them, get permission to Facebook call them.
Don't even do that.
You don't Facebook call me. I just don't do that.
No, like no.
If I care enough, you have my phone number. Don't do that. I don't like that shit at all. I can know you well. Don't fucking call me on Facebook.
when before I knew Stan liked me, and we was texting about me being kicked off a certain show. He Facebook called me and then said, "Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to do that." And then he later told me he was just doing it to see if he could get away with it.
Listen, sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes you gotta bring up the kids.
Listen,
most times they be like, "Oh, you're a mom? Back away."
Everybody thinks I'm a mom because I have my nephews and nieces everywhere on my profile.
Yes, that is the thing. I've had people.
I ain't gonna lie, I did. When I first met you, I was like, "Oh, okay, she got some pretty kids. They look just like her." And then you was like, "These my nieces and nephews." I was like, "Oh, okay, my bad."
Hi, Marcus! Yay! I like when Marcus joined us up.
Staying messy.
Like me?
Staying messy.
He said, "I liked you. You liked me." Listen. Katrina, Stan said that he joined the other show because he seen our Valentine's Day episode.
Oh, I remember that. Oh, damn, that seems so long ago now.
Almost 2 years.
That seems so, like, because of all the shit I've done after that.
Right?
Damn.
Right? Damn. Almost 2 years.
Damn. You're right, because Valentine, you're right.
And then I don't know. That's so messy. Why
you don't know Shantice?
No, I really don't. I never met him.
Oh, I mean, yeah, technically you haven't. Technically you haven't met him. That's correct.
Hi,
Hey, what's up?
Look at fam. Hey, fam.
Now we gotta laugh at Chris because of Stan. That was a time. Listen.
That's what that's what me and you guys started out though. So.
Listen, me and Katrina would get mad and do the same shit, but I was the angry black girl. And listen, Katrina would read them for filth. You're right, Katrina. She's always mad. I just asked you for help for an hour. Nobody helped me.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Yeah.
I wasn't there. Dang.
Yo. Oh my God, Katrina, I can tell you the show and everything, B.
He said he plays his position.
Everything, Katrina. Yo, it was one show. Right? And I had a green Claude de Gracion shirt. It was green. I had the eyes. My titties were sitting. The eyes was looking. And
I felt right, is what you're saying.
I felt eyes on me that wasn't from my shirt. And I was like, I'm not gonna gas myself up because if he's not looking at me, then I'ma just make a scenario in my head, so I'ma chill. But how when that show ended, I got a message saying, "Oh, Eric Bischoff is talking about such and such." I think it's Springsteen P2000.
What's up?
So you was setting the scene. You knew he was gonna watch, so you got, you know.
He was looking right. Just gotta be ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the show. I can tell you this show, B. I can find the show. Like, he was looking at me. And then all of a sudden, I get messages after the show. We write in until like I think like 12:30, and I said, let me stop writing this thing. It's middle of the night. These are demon hours.
That is true. that is true.
Listen, ain't nothing wrong with that either. That's what never mind.
Listen, demon hours is how we worked ourselves into a shoot. That's why we have the relationship we have now, right, Stan? Listen. Now watch the next barbershop. Stan got to his shit.
Oh, man.
Listen, I wish I had vodka. No, because Stan's not here. I don't want to get drunk. Getting drunk alone, it's not fun anymore that the shutdown is over.
Oh, man. Damn. I feel like, damn, I guess it should make sense, but it doesn't feel like it's been that much time, though.
Time went by so fast.
It did.
So
the fact that I didn't meet you until June, technically.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like it was that
in
long.
person.
But it's gonna be 2 years in February.
Yeah. That's how I fucking know I'm busy, because I'm doing like mad shit now.
And me and Stan's gonna be 2 years in April. And Talking Champions is gonna be 2 years in May. If you can do some mental math, it makes sense.
What's the plan for the anniversary? Nothing yet. You're not doing anything.
No, I'm saying like all three of us literally started on that, like, and we just all
at the same time. I don't know what the hell we're doing for our anniversary. What did we do last year?
No, I'm talking about you and Stan.
I don't know either. Gotta get past Christmas first. Christmas, then Valentine's Day, then we can think about anniversary.
Oh, okay.
Well, then his birthday, Christmas, then out.
Yeah.
His birthday's the day after yours.
Happy birthday.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Backstage, bro. I will harass y'all on Sunday.
Why we just not finding out about this?
Right?
It's your birthday.
Well, they said it last week on their show.
Just post it on your social medias. Do I gotta teach you how to use social media?
Randy B. He don't
be doing things.
They don't be.
I was about to tell you happy birthday until the very next comment. Don't do that. I was about to go, oh, happy birthday, and then you come with the no, not really.
I thought your birthday passed, JML.
Don't do that.
Listen, I'm still laughing because I gotta face Stan's mom. When the red light's on, the red light's on. See, I knew it passed. Son, I want to be so messy, but I don't want to be too messy because I want to go to bed tonight and not fight on the internet.
Oh, now I feel like I'm curious what you mean, though.
I'll tell you once that red live button go off. You keep even wanting to tell you, actually.
Okay. I listen.
Anyhow, is there anything else?
And then Eric just not doing.
Oh man. Oh man.
Stan's so messy for that.
Listen,
That's
and
not
then he
even
want
right.
to sit there. But then he want to sit there and tell me he wasn't looking at me at that show and think I'm supposed to be.
He was peeping. I'm pretty sure he was.
He was peeping. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up in messages because I know.
Oh, she about to do screenshots.
Listen, y'all already screenshot and sent it to Stan. Like, this is the day you was looking at me.
Look at Fran. They definitely has a private chat.
Yeah, it does, but I knew it probably sometimes you just gotta say the words. I understand that. We do this often anyway.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "I'd like to hear details." Somebody wants to hear some gossip.
Where's Eric at?
What? What's wrong with you?
Eric had a good birthday. His girlfriend did good.
Right, his birthday. Showed up.
She did good. I said, I see her. Okay.
Oh, so she does what that's right, man. You know, some guys like be saying women. I was like, that's a lie. I be going above and beyond for people.
She went above and beyond.
I feel like I feel that though, because it's like it's your birthday. That's your day. You can, you know what I mean? Like celebrate your day.
I be tricking on Stan. He got a vote for Christmas.
I do too. I be tricking.
Oh, that is real. And happy belated birthday, Eric. That's cool though. I appreciate people like that because you know.
When they good dudes, I guess they deserve a little.
Granted, let me not lie like I haven't done that for shitty dudes because I have.
Oh, I did too.
But I definitely person's a good dude. Yes, you go above and beyond. It's their birthday.
Mm-hmm. I'm a firm believer before, but I didn't buy full price. Tell the truth.
Oh man,
I did think you was cute, but I thought you was like fucking 15. Like Stan is not fucking ugly. Stan just looks like a little kid. Like until you see Stan in person, Stan looks young as hell when he on the show.
He do. I thought he was a little young. I was like, he looked like he about.
And then it was like before he started setting his camera up a certain way. So it used to just be like this, and he used to be talking and just look like a 12-year-old. I was like, all right.
You gonna keep that mask on all through the show?
Yes, Halloween, mama. She's talking about you gonna wear it all through the show.
She's like, all right, take it off.
Right.
We talk too much. I can't find it. But nah, I know exactly what I had on because I looked really fucking cute that day.
Listen, you knew.
It was before the pandemic.
Amen to that.
It was before the pandemic came.
That.
Gain on your way back.
Black definitely does not crack.
I was looking cute and my angles. I was like, they was talking about AEW, so I wasn't listening. Mama Kiki. Listen. No, why would you think it's everywhere? Actually. I think it's everywhere. We're the life of the party, honey.
You're ready.
Randy. I can't say what I want to say about how you be taking pictures, looking really pretty. Because Facebook doesn't like that word. But your pictures look really young and May-ish, Randy.
Hey.
Nah, don't play with me. Sorry.
Listen.
No offense.
You said it, John, so you said it. There's a couple of people that I have at least 10 years on, and I'm like, how old are you again? And it hurts. I'm like, they'd be like, I'm 25. You 25?
Listen.
So
listen.
Just
listen. When Stan was trying to talk to me, I was just like, yo, look at him trying. He like 15. Get out of here, little boy.
We was trying to, but somebody, we ain't gonna say no names, messed it up.
Rapunzel.
I was.
I was being nice to Randy all month. Be like, I even say, I'll do a show with Randy, but then Randy gonna play these games.
I was out there.
Oh, we have to talk about Rant. Wrestling boring. Yo, Kiki was out here. She was looking out windows. She was catching some Z's. She went to a viewing party.
I had fun. I wish I was there too. It was fun though. I wish I was there.
I wish that you came with us to Brooklyn Comic Con so you could see Stan wrestle in front of a bunch of people.
Oh, you can ask Aaron. We was. Randy gets the blame. It's Randy's fault.
Listen, if we knew what we knew, we would have scooped you on our way to Brooklyn. Listen.
Yep.
Just let me know. You just gotta let me know beforehand because you know babysitters.
Ooh, that sounds like I don't know.
I'm planning on coming back out there.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
I mean, just
gotta
let me know.
Listen, 9 times out of 10, she's gonna be in Queens Hotel, so you just gotta figure out where, because you're in Queens too.
Oh yeah, I live in Queens.
I mean, she has time when she's in New York. She had mad time in New York.
It was fun. I wish I was there at the Jobber Slam party though. I made the best out of it, but I just wish I was.
We're supposed to leave that out of it.
I know. I just wish I was there too.
Yo, it's like, funny thing is, Stan was gonna drop me home because I said I wasn't going. Stan would drop me home, come back out, and go to the bar. Like, you're not going, all right, bye, bitch.
All right, so don't come for me, but I don't like chopped cheeses.
It depends on where you get it from.
I really don't like them. I know that's like a New York thing. I cannot.
I didn't get a chance to try one.
You should, I guess, to have the New York, experience to an extent.
The New York experience is a bacon, egg, and cheese on the hero toasted with butter.
You know what's funny? I don't like that either. So.
Do you like sausage, egg, and cheese?
You know what the thing is? I don't like my food always touching.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is. So it's like I like eggs and stuff. I just don't want it on a roll. It's like, can you just separate it?
That's why I don't like chicken and waffles.
Same. I don't like. It's the same thing. It's the same. I have to deconstruct it. Like, just put it next. Don't put it on top of each other.
I don't like. Sweet,
I don't like that either.
I don't like sweet and savory like that together.
Same.
Like, I can eat sweet and then I can eat the savory. If I get chicken and waffles, different containers, I'll eat the waffles and then eat the chicken like that. Not at the same time.
Yeah. Y'all heard my son.
Like, listen, no. I don't like sweet and savory. I'm one of those. Like, I don't do well with yams.
What are you perplexed about that I don't like
fried chopped cheese. He fried chopped cheese.
Yeah, I don't listen. I know I'm very picky. I'm really funny about food. That's what it is. Like, I like eating food, but I'm also like funny about who cooks my food. I don't eat everybody's food. That's why I just because people know if somebody makes something wrong, I'm gonna be upset. I don't like when I eat ready for a meal and it's not good, and now I'm mad at everybody. So I just real funny about food. So I like bacon egg. I just don't want it together. Like, and chicken and waffles, like, I like it, but my chicken better be in a separate dish. I'll probably eat the waffles first and then eat the chicken, but like
I just said, like,
yeah, I can't have that together. That's just no.
I'm not
no, I cannot.
I'm not.
But you don't mix your candy yams and greens.
Like they will sit on a plate together, but I'm not like I'll just eat it one. Like I'll eat like different parts at a time, but I'm not mixing at the same. No. And my plate will be packed with. Thinking about that now because Thanksgiving is soon, and food. I will have all my shit on a plate. I just won't like put like spoon like of the same. I'll just eat around the plate like that. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm weird. I'm so weird. I know I'm weird.
With me,
chicken and waffles is good.
I'll eat on like the holiday. I'll like just eat macaroni and cheese and stuffing, and like then after like I get what I want, then I can go have some just yams or have some collard greens and pick in it that way. Randy will lose. Why would we want to see Randy lose? Listen, Randy don't talk as spicy as I do. Randy be trying to be politically correct. He tries.
I mean, see,
You can't do that.
But people do, but I also don't want ice cream touching pie either. I would just have it in 2 separate dishes, and I'll just eat it like that. I cannot.
Ice cream with sweet potato pie, that's weird.
First of all, sweet potato pie is kind of moist itself. Why would you want to put? Yo, so Stan came to my house on Christmas, right? My mother makes the same meal she makes on Christmas on Thanksgiving. Stan only ate turkey. This big ass plate of turkey.
Really?
Yes. I was like, you want Stan? Turkey.
That would offend my family. Like, no,
That would offend me. That would
Basic.
actually offend me. Like, what do you mean? But then I understand to an extent because I'm also like, I have to taste the food first.
That was his first holiday. So I don't know, like, if he don't want my mama food or he just don't. I don't know.
Oh, man.
Right. Stan was being nice.
That last card E trade, man. You right?
Nah, because Stan asked for a second plate of turkey. So he liked the turkey.
I don't know about the bacon, but baked mac and cheese is good. I make the nobody touch
If you're eating with bacon, it has to be like some kind of specialty place when that's all they kind of serve. If it's like Thanksgiving though, don't put bacon in my macaroni and cheese. I like just
okay. So the thing with the bacon and the macaroni and cheese, people have the tendency of baking the bacon on the baked macaroni and cheese, and that is nasty because the bacon is chewy and then the mac is greasy, and you gotta bake that before and then apply it to
rice with turkey.
Listen, my mom made, because she does this every year. So she made macaroni and cheese. She made yams. She made collard greens. She made green beans. She made turkey. She made ham.
That's what I do.
That sounds like a lot of what I cook too.
A plethora of cakes. And I'm trying to, she did gravy. I'm trying to think of what else she probably made. But she didn't make rice because, why?
Who does that?
Yeah, well,
not on Thanksgiving.
Rice and macaroni and cheese, like that's too much. And then you have stuffing, and my mom put sausage in her stuffing. She put sweet and she put spicy sausage in her stuffing, so her stuffing be banging. Like,
yeah, I do sausage too.
Where's the room for rice? Not on my mama plate. So, because my mama never made it, mashed potatoes don't feel like Thanksgiving to me.
Yeah, it's not.
See, I'm thinking that's more of a non-black thing.
It has to be.
Not to be funny because I eat mashed potatoes regularly. That I do not make that for Thanksgiving or Christmas.
Yeah, like that's a Tuesday night dinner, mashed potatoes or something.
Like, yeah, if I can, because mashed potatoes is really easy to cook. That I'm just like, whatever. Not that any of the other stuff is hard, but you know what I mean. I feel like when you're like making Thanksgiving food and stuff, you got mad shit happening.
And we already got potatoes with the candy yams.
Somebody said they love pumpkin pie. Get whoever that was, get up out of here.
I don't like pumpkin pie.
Get on up out of here with that.
Bread and spices. Like
I call pumpkin pie what people pie. I do not eat that.
All right, I don't care for pumpkin pie, but I like pumpkin spice cakes.
You that's fine if you Caribbean, I guess, but don't be asking that in my kitchen because you might get cussed out or you might have to leave. Like we ain't getting no rice. Get up out my kitchen asking for rice.
Oh yeah, no, listen. If my sister cooked, she would have made some type of Jamaican food with rice. Stan just loves rice.
I mean, I like rice too, but I feel like Thanksgiving is like okay. Rice is there is like an extra side dish.
It loves rice.
I like my potatoes, just not. I feel like that because that's just a regular thing to cook regularly. That's not on my Thanksgiving.
Stan will eat a hamburger and rice.
Do he like red beans and rice?
Stan likes all kind of rice.
Oh,
he'll eat red bean and rice. I don't know if he likes it, but he won't. I haven't seen a rice Stan won't eat.
Like Cajun rice and.
I haven't seen a rice Stan won't eat.
Oh,
you know whose pie I think is actually overrated? Patti LaBelle's pie.
Yeah, it's bland and basic. Her pie that she make in her house probably tastes 10 times better than that. That's massive.
I was so upset.
Because you gotta ask them. It's like you gotta ask them more.
Yeah, because like
you need some more sugar.
The year it first came out, people. So I was like, all right, the following year, let me go taste this pie. I was like, so this the pie y'all went all hard about? Like she could have kept this pie. I tasted better pie from like a chicken spot than her pie.
Oh, nah, the chicken spot pies be hitting.
Thank you. Thank you. They do be hitting. Like,
And
they
they
be
bite
good.
size. So you can have that on the go. Listen, you know how many
I've done that shit too. Got me a pie right in the tray real quick.
You know how you just like flip out the tray, bite it, go about your day on your way home from school. Chicken spot. Listen, the chicken spot was a pillar in mine and Stan's relationship. Because after wrestling, ain't nothing open but the chicken spot. It was to the point where the chicken spot knew we was coming, and he would give us like, yo, I gave y'all extra boneless hot wings.
Oh, nice.
We missed our chicken spot guy. We gotta go see him, Stan.
No, Patty LaBelle. I was like, you know what, Patty, you could have kept this pie. It's fine.
Listen, my mama, she be fucking up the pies now because she don't know how to make like 5 pies. She knows how to make 17. So her recipe, I need like 20 sweet potatoes. she don't like, so every time she makes it in like small quantities, it's just like, I taste it. It tastes weird. Tastes off.
That's because she has to learn how to cook the cooking smaller. That could mess you up too. Because I had an issue with a few things like that too. It's like if you're used to cooking a lot and you don't really use like a recipe, you're kind of like winging it.
So she learned how to cook. Is that a mosquito? Why is all these 4 mosquitoes around me? And I killed it in a red light. I'm actually that nigga.
We're not talking about real sports.
They keep doing it too.
Eric, Randy, and whomever else. This is not a real sports show.
We're not talking about real
Brian
sports.
Gumble.
I refuse to talk about real sports because of my ex-husband. Fuck him. Sorry.
I feel you on that.
Like, no, he used to like go hard about like the basketball, and my dumbass like sat there and learned everything I can learn so I can talk with him. And so now, if I even hear sports, I just feel irritation, and I'm like, yo, fuck all these teams. Like, I hope your fucking team lose. That's how I feel now. So that's all. But it's just, you know.
Look at y'all.
Like
Kids there with tattoos. Who's here with nieces and nephews? One day I'll have a kid, right, Stan? One day.
Oh. Well.
He gave you the pouty face too. Get it together, Stan.
Kids or something. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
that
I can definitely, definitely.
My niece and nephew
are definitely something.
Literally always been close. I understand that. My niece is the worst. She's at the age where now she's mocking you. So if you're on an important phone call, she would be behind you and say, "Hi, my name is." She's like, my sister said, "My name is Christine Folson." She said, "My name is Christine Folson," and my sister's working from home, and all her coworkers is laughing at her. My niece is the worst person I ever met, and I love her.
Practice. What are you being? Randy. Nothing.
Listen, we got baby ones. I was about to look to click the onesies. It's not our show. We got shirts. Get them. That's all I'm gonna say. Talk Champion shirts at whatamaneuver.net.
They got hoodies. They got shirts. All of that.
We got baby onesies. We got toddler shirts. We got youth shirts. We got 2 types of women's shirt. We got a regular t-shirt and a woman's V-necks. We have a middleweight hoodie and we have a lightweight hoodie. We have a long sleeve shirt, a tank top. Stan has a lot of interest in a tank top.
I love tank tops.
Same.
Stan loves tank tops and he loves me in tank tops. And we have a regular t-shirt and a long sleeve shirt. So go get all of your Talk of Champions merch at whatamaneuver.net/Talk of Champions.
Yeah, I heard her.
I've been waiting to like show merch and stuff like that, and now we can, and y'all not buying it. I just think y'all.
Y'all just started. Give it time. They will buy it. Give it time.
Like, are you kidding me? Yo, I want to do a Talk of Champions hat so bad, but we gotta find someone who produces hats.
Yeah.
That's the hard part about it. If What a Maneuver had hats, we would have. I also want to get a Dominican cap hat. I want to get someone to draw the Dominican cap and get it embroidered on a dad hat. Since accordingly, we got to make our own dad hats. Anyhow,
Well, we have anything else?
listen, I'm shutting my mouth on a lot of things, so I don't have nothing else.
I don't. Not that I could think of. I'm just ready to see this tea for this darker champ. This
Oh, the post show.
that's gonna be some tea.
Yeah, I'm ready. I am ready for that. I am. Because y'all got me like, oh.
Remember before we went live, remember what Stan said? Don't go. Shut up. I'll call Stan.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about that, Kiki? Because
I didn't get to release it because somebody tried to hack into my publishing thing, so I have to wait till I get that fixed, and then they will click on it.
To your pup.
that's insane.
Yeah, somebody tried to hack into it.
Stop staring at me. Look at TV.
Oh man. Your mom is not with the shits right now.
She watching my kids.
You can tell she's really fed up. Is that like, listen, you got one more I understand that. About that here. I understand that.
Listen, Kiki's article, "We Are Not Angry" will be coming soon. But we should have talked about angry. I touched on it a little bit, but we should have talked about the angry black girl syndrome because they tried to, they try to do that to us all the time. Kiki's an angry black girl on Twitter. I don't know if they angry black girl me on Twitter. Because it's like I'll do one tweet that everybody loves, and then I'll do a tweet that everybody's like, ew, I don't like her, but they don't say it to my face.
They like you more than they like me. They love you.
I feel like the thing is a lot of people don't say what they should. They probably whisper about to people's faces, and that is one thing I'm a firm believer. Like if I have an issue with you, I will tell you I have an issue. I don't do that whole weird like, well, let me just go talk to like my random friend that didn't really like you anyway. And then I can't do any of that. Like, no, you're gonna know I have an issue with you. And then if somebody else hear it, that's just probably
I already told you. You know I don't bang with you.
So,
don't make no qualms about it.
Yeah, I don't do that either. I feel like you're gonna hear what I said from my mouth directly, so there's no confusion. And then if I didn't bitch to somebody else about it, well, I already told you what I felt. So,
or like I go on my shows and make a bunch of passive aggressive remarks with hopes that you will press me. Press me.
Because I got attacked by a bunch of young people last week.
What's popping?
Yeah, I saw that too. I don't know. I'd be like leaving Twitter for like 2 hours and I come back and I'm like, yo.
I want it. And then when I do get it, impress people. Oh, what was you talking about you? Nah, talk about me. I want that. I'm here. Let's do it. If it's an issue, get a tissue. Come on.
It was a bunch of 18, 19, and 20-year-olds, so that's why I didn't really pay it no mind. I'm like, oh, okay.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'm way too old for it.
It is very cliquey. I've seen that already.
The Black wrestling community isn't united, Randy. I tell you this all the time. You know it isn't united.
It's very cliquey. There's a lot of, as I've said multiple times, if you have a bigger platform, a lot of times they get away with shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they will take. This is from experience. I've had bigger platforms take things I've written word for word and repost it, posted some logos and shit, post shit that I actually write. And I write very specifically because I write like I'm talking to people, like I'm having a conversation. That's how I write in general. So I had shit like that, or you like find some scoop or something and you just happen to post it and it's legit. And I'm like, oh, well, this person said it, so it's true because and they took it from you. I've had shit like this happen, so I will say absolutely not. It is very cliquey, and people tend to want a lot of Black women. Like I said, I might not be as outspoken all the time, but I've had the angry Black women been called that too because I'm very opinionated and I usually say how I'm feeling. So yeah, it's cliquey. A lot of people who say they support all Black content creators are lying.
They don't even support all Black women wrestlers.
And I guess if anybody feels away about that, I'm just this is what I've literally seen, and not just with me, with other people, which include the 2 women I'm on screen with right now. I've seen this. Literally seen, like, I have people who will support, and then you got the other ones who's being funny about shit or stealing shit, or they.
I am the Trump supporter, coon, all of it, because I am an AEW fan.
And see, and that's another.
I'm embracing it.
Like, why I do talk my shit about AEW because I do.
I do too.
I
don't make you feel some type of way.
However, wrestling is never that deep to the point where I'm sitting here like, oh my god, you like this promotion, and now let's do X, Y, Z, 1, 2. That's way too much fucking energy. I'm not doing that for yeah.
Wrestling.
So yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's what it is. I wish it could be more united because it is always a lot harder for Black people in these type of spaces as it is.
Well, it's harder for Black people in these type of spaces because Black people do not unite, and Black people don't unite. It's always crabs in a bucket. It's always I don't like
definitely
so I'm not gonna interact with them. I don't like this. I don't like that. A lot of the girls that could be cool, I think they don't rock with me. It's either my mouth or I'm pretty. One or two.
No, I mean, it is shady. Like I said, I've seen stuff. I can say something sometimes and it'll just be glossed over because, again, I'm a very tiny fish in a big pond. I always say that.
Me too.
I'm a very tiny fish in a pond. Very tiny. You got people like, and I'm also, again, I say this, if I'm out looking crazy on social media and I'm looking like a fool, I would hope a friend of mine will correct me. Don't have me looking crazy, and y'all just like, I would feel like you are not my friend if you got me looking crazy and I'm looking crazy.
Yeah, see me and Kiki argue all the time.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing is, I like that because you two still love each other, but it's nothing. It's just like, this is what I don't necessarily agree with, and it's nothing weird and shady and petty.
Me and Kiki could be beefing on Facebook and laughing on Twitter, and in our messages on Instagram, sending each other videos.
So that's the thing. It's like a lot of that, or like people say some real, or I'll say people give passes to people depending on how well known they are in the community or because they're their friends. I give nobody passes.
More
and
on that later
because I'm a mom. I don't allow this shit for my own kids. So I tell people this, like, I don't allow this shenanigans for my own kids, and I would die for my kids. So I'm not allowing anybody else to be doing bullshit. I'm gonna be like, oh, okay, it's fine because we don't. No, absolutely not. I don't do that. So I wish it would be different because I feel like if we actually was united, we probably can really do some shit. But I also understand, and I got my people, 2 who happen to be again on the screen. Those are my people. I just don't got time for all those shenanigans. I don't.
No.
Pretty much.
Nope. That's what that is. It's not united. It's never going to be united because everybody wants to be the top, but then act like, oh, I'm for everyone. I had people who was like, oh, join my group, but when I post a show, oh, the group doesn't want you to post a show because we're more like a family. You're only saying we're more like a family because it's like 5 of you.
Well, I feel like I know who said that bullshit. Okay. Okay.
Listen, you get people that will fake want to jump on you when they feel you hot. And then when you get too hot, oh no, we're not going to share you anymore.
I say it all the time. Don't let nobody ride your wave. Never.
It is a lot of people that rode the Talking Champions waves. And the funny thing is, me, it's not even a wave. Me and Stan just making splashes in a kiddie pool because we're not even doing nothing. We do what we want to do. We do shows when we want to do. We put out merch when we want to put out merch after y'all access for forever and not buy it. We do what we want to do. Stan don't want to do shows, so we don't do shows. If Stan want to do a show, then we do a random show like we did the last show we did. So it's like, I don't know. It's weird.
And see, with my content, it's not even like shows. I do interviews. It's not even like where I don't know how to talk to people, so I don't want to interview people. And what I want to talk to you about, nothing. Like, and the thing is, a lot of the people, like the indie people that like I'm having a lot of access to now, that I liked before I got on Twitter or I met, is now that I know you, it's like, oh, okay. That's what you do. So yeah, I mean, it would be great, obviously, if everybody can just be better, but you know how that goes. And yes, a lot of people do get jealous if they see you, because I've had somebody try that, and I'm like, I did one thing because somebody looked out. That literally was somebody looking out. Like TK looked out and was just like, I want you for this, and I'm like, oh shit, cool, whatever. And I heard a person come like, oh, I saw, and I'm like, because I could have sworn I tried to do something with you last year, and you like left me on read. Don't try that shit now.
Yeah, don't
try that now.
Oh, I want you on the show. I'm like, sure, just let me know a date, and I never get a date back. Mm-hmm. When I'm gonna get the date back, y'all?
So, yeah, I mean, I guess you didn't. He said he chose violence. I don't think you chose violence. It is what it is.
Yeah, it's the truth.
It is what it is. Like, you definitely get called if you have an opinion. It's either you don't know what you're talking about, because I've heard that dumbass shit. Like, ooh, what do you know? More than you, probably. Because I've had somebody ask me, how long was you a wrestling fan? And I'm like, I'm older than you. Let's try it again. You're not even like, let's not do that. When he was trying to question my knowledge, and I was like, listen, I know a lot more than it seems like I do.
And I ain't arguing with nobody younger than me either.
That's what I was like, dude, you're younger than my brother. Go somewhere. Like,
right.
Go.
That's why I wasn't really phased when they was coming at me, because they was like, I saw 18, 19 on their bios. I was like, I ain't arguing with these kids.
Listen, I have some kids. Does some podcasts on some network where the guy who runs it blocked me for whatever reason. Anyhow, when we was talking about Tessa, I didn't see nobody say anything about Tessa.
That's a lie.
I said, y'all say F Hogan with y'all whole chest, but y'all want to give Tessa a chance. And I know a lot of y'all black men that want to give Tessa a chance but screaming F Hogan. A lot of them.
Because that's old girlfriend, so.
Anyhow, we want to be messy with Katrina without y'all.
Yes. I always like a little bit of, the messy. Oh yeah, I've gotten those too.
The IWC is Internet Weirdo Community. It's all eyes. So weirdo. I wasn't even blocked for my opinion. I was blocked for laughing at someone being mean to him, and I said, "Stop being mean."
Yeah, I mean, this was like, I know who my people are, and I got that, and it's good. I know who they are.
Exactly.
It's the same people. I know who they are, and that's all. It's good. It's good. Obviously, if I can get somewhere,
I stop caring about it. When I stop, because I told Stan today, I gotta stop doing numbers on messy tweets. But Twitter became fun when I start saying what I wanted to say and doing what I wanted to do.
Yeah, if I can get somewhere with this, that'd be amazing. Obviously, I already told you girls I'm taking y'all with me, though. I don't do that.
Listen, y'all see for Black Girl Magic. Y'all see for Black Girl Magic. I had to connect to Tay. I said, here's Katrina, here's Kiki. Kiki writes, Katrina does interviews. There you go. Promote your show, sis.
Honestly, yeah, and that one message literally got me doing the backstage interviews, and that would never have happened if it wasn't for that. So that's why I always say, like, thank you for that. Like, literally,
someone,
no, it's super awesome. So I already told you guys. Like, you guys are coming with me.
We did a show. Someone was in my inbox during the show. What are y'all using? Oh, we're using StreamYard. You know, now everybody uses StreamYard. We stole this from UPR. Katrina got it straight from them.
Listen.
Thank you.
Listen, it works though.
It does.
It does what it needs to do.
Now everybody's on StreamYard. You're welcome. I didn't see many people on StreamYard.
I always go where the love is. I get the love from the people that I associate with. That's all that matters to me.
Go where the love is. Yeah.
Well,
Right. Go where the love is right now.
I gotta get ready to bathe my babies, y'all.
Okay. So...
Listen, I've been trying to pack this up for forever. I just want to talk to Katrina. I don't even care about it.
Well, yeah, we've been on. I know this was fucking 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. So, thank you guys for joining us. We literally just randomly talked. It was just random talking as we normally do. But thank you guys for joining in and commenting and sharing all that stuff. And hopefully we get to do this before the end is over again. Maybe something for Christmas-ish around that week.
That'd be cute.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like Thanksgiving
We could be ho-ho-hos.
Something cute scent. You know what? Listen, and we can make this happen probably. So until next time, guys. You know what? And follow and support and all that stuff. Buy some shirts, like Shanti said.
whatamove.net/Talk Champions. We got the
Later, guys.